guys, and welcome back to another video. This week I am doing another take, but this one I'm actually creating, so this one should be fun. I will be giving you 50 facts about me, and specifically me as an anime and manga fan, so let's just jump right into this. The anime series Gundam Wing got me into anime twice. To be specific, Gundam Wing Endless Waltz is what actually got me into anime twice. That's right, I saw Gundam Wing Endless Waltz before I saw the actual series, which spoiled the entire series for me by the time I finally watched it. I've actually been watching anime without realizing it since I was 4 years old. I got into anime as a genre, or a medium, whatever you want to call it, when I was 16. My favorite monster anime from when I was a kid is actually a show called Monster Rancher, which was totally overshadowed by Pokemon and Digimon when it came out. My favorite character from that series is Tiger. Gundam Wing may have been what got me into anime, but it was Gundam 00 that actually got me into Gundam. Until I watched Gundam 00, I had very little interest in any other Gundam series. Since getting into anime, I've only ever had actually 5 favorite anime series, and those are Inuyasha, Gundam Wing, Trigun, Death Note, and Gundam 00. I have 2 favorite anime characters of all time, and those are Vash Stampede from Trigun and Catra Barbara Winner from Gundam Wing. I relate to Vash and Catra more than any other fictional characters in the history of film, television, anime, manga, literature, everything. Fictional characters in general. Ocean Studios is my favorite place for English dubs. My favorite English dub director is James Corrigal. I choose to ignore the fact that James Corrigal actually did the voice direction for Zeta Gundam because that dub was terrible. This one contains spoilers for both Gundam Wing and Gundam 00, so if you're not super into those series, I would probably mute for the next few minutes until you see the next number pop up. My favorite scenes in all of anime are the Hirowufe fight in Gundam Wing Endless Waltz and Setsuna's evolution into an innovator in Gundam 00. When it comes to the Hirowufe fight, it is just a great conversation about why war exists and things like that, and the Setsuna evolution just is so poignant in the fact that in order to change a future and create a better future, you have to first change yourself and look inward before you can look outward at the world that you're trying to change. My favorite line in all of anime is Duo's line from Gundam Wing Endless Waltz, "Let's only take the weapons and war itself along with us to hell." When I watch anime, I'm specifically looking for social commentary in most cases, which is why you'll notice that a lot of my favorite animes are actually war anime. My favorite English dubs are Gundam 00 and Black Lagoon, both of which were directed by James Corrigal and starred Brad Swale. I can almost always pick out voices that I know really well. The only exceptions to this is Brian Drummond as Dr. G in Gundam Wing, as well as Megan Hollingshed as Mion and Shion in When They Cry. When I finally realized that it was them, I couldn't unhear those voices, and it took me nearly 14 years for me to notice that with Brian Drummond. Embarrassed. The most emotional I ever got while watching an anime were the last few episodes of Now and Then, Here and There. My roommate at the time was actually watching Fruits Basket in the living room while I was watching the last episodes of Now and Then, Here and There. She was laughing hysterically while I was crying hysterically, so it was a very interesting night in our apartment. I gave up anime for Lent my senior year of high school, and it took me nearly a year and a half to get back into it. Enter the second time Gundam Wing got me into anime. I've only ever had 3 favorite mangas, and those are Samurai Deeper Kyo, Maison Ikoku, and ES. My favorite mangaka is Rumiko Takahashi, and if you would like to know more about how I feel about Rumiko Takahashi, you can click on the link below where I talk about Rumiko Takahashi and my other favorite mangakas in my 5 Awesome Geeks video from last week. My favorite series by Rumiko Takahashi is Maison Ikoku. Anime is actually what got me into doing YouTube at all. Getting into anime has actually got me into fan fiction, which ended up making me meet one of my best friends from high school, who then in 2008 created a YouTube channel for us to collaborate on. Sometimes I'll add an anime series to my top 10 because I really love watching it the first time through, but then the rewatchability is super low, which will then make it drop off. A great example of this is actually Gurren Lagann. I like seeking out the unknown anime series because there are some really great diamonds in the rough, like Now and Then, Here and There, and The Soul Taker. My favorite non-Gundam mecha series is called Fafnir, and it is also number 4 on my top 10 favorite list. My favorite characters in each of my favorite top 10 anime are Setsuna, Ryuk, Duo and Catra, Soshi, Athrun and Diarca, Vash, Dakoita, Revi, Nabuka, and Kyosuke. Go ahead in the comments below, guess my top 10 favorite anime list without checking in previous videos. Even though she's my least favorite anime character of all time, Relina Peacecraft has some amazing character development throughout the series of Gundam Wing. And I feel the exact same way about Camille from Zeta Gundam. I still hate both of them though. Gundam Wing, while it's my second favorite anime series, has a very really interesting relationship with me because I actually have to have about a year in between watching in order to actually enjoy the series. If it's too fresh in my mind, I actually find it kind of boring. My favorite story arc actually comes from Gundam Wing, and it's the 2 episodes known as The Gundam They Called Zero and Hiro vs. Catra, also known as the Zero episodes. I love going to conventions, and sometimes I worry that I actually like conventions more than I like anime. When I first got into anime, I was super into like the feudal era stuff, things like Inuyasha and Samurai Deeper Kyo, but that has since switched now to more of the sci-fi genre like Gundam, Fafnir, and Infinite Revias. I'm not super into comedy anime. The only exceptions to this are Dakoita, Galaxy Angel, Assassination Classroom, and anything that Rumiko Takahashi writes. I spent 3 years watching Gundam so that I could say that I actually have seen every single series available in the United States. Since then, more Gundam series have been licensed, and I'm about 4 series behind again. There are 2 anime series that I own that I've never been able to actually finish, and those are Gilgamesh, which I really actually enjoyed, obviously not enough to finish it, and Nadesco, which I actually just found terribly boring. It's really rare for me to like a long series. The only exceptions to these have been in the past Inuyasha, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Ranma 1/2. My idea of a long series is anything over 100 episodes. Most of the anime that I've gotten into as an adult is a direct result of me liking a voice actor from the show and following that person's career. My favorite voice actors in English dubs are Brad Swale and Scott McNeil. Even though Trigun is one of my favorite anime series, I have not actually seen Badlands Rumble because I just cannot stand recasting. I got bored of Inuyasha while I was in high school because of the sexual tension between Moroku and Sango, my OTP, and when the episode Only You Sango, which was the anime equivalent of clickbait, aired, I just got very irritated and I stopped watching until I knew they were together. I rewatched and then watched what I had missed of Inuyasha in a matter of weeks in order to get caught up for the series finale of the first series. The series finale of Inuyasha, the first series, or Inuyasha the Feudal Fairy Tale, angered me so much that I actually didn't watch Inuyasha again until the final act was announced. I was also so angry that this is the only manga series that I've actually ever read illegally, because I wanted to know how it was going to end, and I did that until I became an advocate against that, and I have now been collecting the Inuyasha manga ever since in order to make up for it. My least favorite anime that I have ever seen is called The Ping Pong Club. I really enjoyed the anime Jing King of Bandits or King of Bandits Jing, but when I read the manga, it was so juvenile that I just could not continue. So there you go, 50 otaku facts about me, and now I'm going to tag some people, and the people that I'm going to tag are going to be my fellow 4 awesome geeks, well, my 5 awesome geeks, but I'm the 5th one, so the other 4 on the channel. Dylan, also known as Dynamic Dylan on YouTube, Melissa, also known as Melissa Geekery, Kay, also known as Kamikaze Strawberry, and Kaio-chan, which will just be Kaio-chan because I actually can never remember how to pronounce your username, so you'll just always be Kaio-chan. If you guys want to see her channel, go ahead and click the link below because I'm going to go ahead and link her below. So just do that, okay? And that is all I've got for you guys this week, and I will see you guys all next week, and that is all. I'll see you guys next week, yeah. Well, I'm really bad at the send-off thing, so bye.